Hello and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Diablo IV and we're going to be going over the Transmog system in this game. And so basically all that means is we can change the appearance of our outfit without worrying about the stats. So every single item in the game obviously has its own look to it. And a lot of times, the stuff with the best stats just doesn't have the best appearance, especially when you're trying to go for a outfit that looks good together, or weapons, because it goes for both. But as you can see, the outfit that I'm wearing in there looks pretty cool. It all looks like it matches pretty well together. I would say it looks like it's designed to go together. But that's because I've transmogged it to make it look considerably better. If we undo that, this is what we look like, which, you know, maybe that's your thing, but in my opinion, it does not look nearly as good. Now, of course, you could make any style in this game look good if you coordinate it well enough, but I think most people would agree that that first outfit I had on looked a lot better than this one. And so the nice thing about transmogging is it allows you to keep that really cool appearance from any item that you find, and use it for other weapons. So if you find a sword design or a helmet design that you really, really like and you just always want to use it, great, you can. You can pop on whatever the best gear you have and then transmog it to look like your favorite thing. And so I'm just going to show you, it's pretty basic, but I'll show you how to do all that. And so the first part is how and where to do this, and most of your bigger settlements are going to have a storage chest, and by your storage chest you'll also have a wardrobe, and that's where you're going to be transmogging your stuff. So if you go in there, you'll see that you can do a lot of things. So for one thing, if you want to, you can go with the unequipped look. So that way, like for me, I don't have a helmet equipped because I like my Barbarian to look, you know, like an idiot who doesn't wear a helmet, and so that's why I don't have it. So I just keep the unequipped look for the helmet. But you could obviously do any of the ones that you've unlocked as far as appearances go. But like I said, I like to go for the unequipped or default. So those are your three options for any slot of item. You can do the default look, which will just keep whatever that item looks like. The unequipped, which will just make it look like you're naked on that part. Or, you know, the one that you want to use. And you can make some pretty cool outfits this way. And that goes for all of your different pieces of armor. As you can see, helmet, torso, arm, leg, feet. And then also for weapons. So let's say you pick up a really good mace that you want to use, but you don't like that look of it. So instead you want to swap it over to this great big old hammer like I've got mine set to. You can do that. It's great news, trust me. I understand. If you're familiar with the system, it probably seems like I'm explaining nothing, but if you're not, it's probably a huge relief to you that you don't have to wear ugly items anymore. You can totally make it look as cool as you want. And on top of that, you can actually save outfits. So this one that I'm wearing is saved as one, and you can buy additional slots. I haven't set any extra ones, but if I'm feeling creative at some point, I will. And then you can switch between them quickly. And that goes for everything, so it'll keep your customization for your armor items and your weapons that you have set. Now, the only thing to keep in mind here is for weapons, if you swap out weapons, it won't obviously show a sword to look like an axe. So you can only transmog a sword to look like different swords or like an axe to look like different axes. You can't make them look different. And lastly, when you transmog something, you can also go ahead and change the color of it. So this is how I have my whole outfit here set to the green look, and so it coordinates really well. But you can obviously go with, you know, a whole bunch of different looks because of how much creative freedom we have here. So that's the general vibe of like how to do it. I've already showed you that you can also swap it on and off in the field, so you have to go to the wardrobe in towns to to customize it, but you can turn it on and off right in your inventory. So if you ever feel the need to do that, you definitely can. Lastly, how do you unlock those designs? Well, that's pretty simple. Whenever you get a new piece of armor or a weapon, you can go over to your blacksmith here. And there's going to be a blacksmith in any town. And the way that you do it, unfortunately, you have to use up the item. So if it's a really cool piece, you may not want to scrap it. But in my opinion, it's worth it for getting the visual mod that you can then use whenever you want. But you basically click right on that little red pickaxe icon. And you'll know that you don't have the design for it, the transmog design, if it has that little pickaxe up in the top corner of the item that you're hovering over. So then all you got to do is salvage it. And that is how you add things to it. So now if we go back to the wardrobe, we're going to be able to find that. All right, and so that one in particular was for two-handed swords, and you can see that we can go through a bunch of different ones, but the one that we unlocked is also ironically the one that I currently have equipped, because I looted two of them pretty close to each other, and it makes it look like a spinal column. Now me, personally, I don't like it. I really don't like that design. And so when I transmog my two-handed sword, I typically go with this classic claymore look, which I think looks very cool. But that is transmogging in a nutshell. So that is one of the reasons. There's two reasons why I tell people to scrap armor and weapons before you sell them. Now, I'm not saying you do this exclusively. My general rule is to always scrap your epic or your two higher tier, you know, the yellow and the orange tier, the legendary and might be epic or rare, I can't remember. I think it's rare. I always scrap those for the advanced upgrade materials that you get for them, because that helps you upgrade weapons and armor in the late game. And, you know, you don't want to be that person in, you know, at level 65 whose armor sucks because you can't upgrade it because you never stocked up on those upgrade materials. As for the standard and magic, I pretty much always sell those unless they're unique and I haven't unlocked the transmog for them, then I scrap them. But yeah, that is the cosmetic armor and weapons system in Diablo IV in a nutshell. I hope this video is helpful to the people out there who were not fully clear on how it works, but that's all for today, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.